Hey guys, welcome back. Finally telling you all about what we've got planted here. It's a few weeks after I first filmed the video, so we're gonna go back in time just a little bit and show you how we got everything set up, and then we'll do a little bit of a tour there at the end of the video. But thanks so much guys for being here and for watching, and I hope you enjoy. So this is where our raised beds are going to go. I thought I would do the perimeter and then quickly realized that was not going to work. So instead we decided to build out the beds and then put them right here on this lot. And that way we could see just how big of a space we needed for each bed. And I had my cutest little helper out here with me today. She is so precious. But we built our beds and then we decided to head to Lowe's to grab some of the things that we needed to fill our beds. We got some really great deals for it. And you'll see this is what we did. We just built them, laid them out, and my precious husband took time and dug out so that it was even for us. And then we filled it with 2 bags of sand per bed. We also put some sticks on top of it. We just used regular sand here, but put sticks on top of it, and then we layered it with topsoil that had fertilizer in it as well as compost. So all we bought earlier was enough for bed. So we went back, got 30 more bags. Yeah. And there's the rest of the 30 bags. More compost and sand. Took both of the cars. MVP right here though. MVP. So we're gonna go plant out our tomatoes today. They look so good. Makes me so happy. I was a little concerned, but these look so good. And then I'm gonna do the green beans. Just following this right here. You can do those. I'm gonna do some of these. And then I'm trying to think because I think I may, well, no, I can just plant these too. I'm gonna do that and then do these two. So I think honestly, I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna wait on these. I think I'm gonna do these as more of like a winter or fall type thing. So I'm gonna put those back, but I am gonna do all of these. So I got green beans, some spinach, carrot, and that one, maybe you can see, there you go. Yellow squash, and then some zucchini, and then these. And then I need to get my little thing together so that I can get these in the ground too. Some of them are kind of, like this one was doing great, and then you got like super leggy. So, but it'll be good. Look at it. Like, look at that leaf. It makes me so happy. It's like a good leaf. So this was my, oh, well, that's not helpful. I think this is my thyme. I know that. I think this was my rosemary, and this is my parsley. Oh, no, I have a picture. I'll have to go back and look, but we're gonna go plant this out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with just kind of laying, pups are happy we're out, laying these where I want them in the beds, and then I'll go from there. All right, so what I'm thinking, my green beans, I'm gonna do a lot along the back of this. And I'm gonna do some spinach probably in a few of the beds, not just this one, but I'll just lay it here to start with. And then I have 3 tomato plants I'm gonna do. I need to go pick up some bell pepper and jalapeno plants. I'm gonna put those in the front here, and I may put some in this bed too. I need to look just to double check the companion planting. That may not be the right word, but whatever. And then I have 3 tomatoes there. And I have my squash and zucchini. I'm gonna do that. And then over here, because this one's gonna take the longest, I have some potatoes. And then I have my carrots as well. So I think we're gonna start with this and then go from there. I had a few more tomatoes, but I only kept the ones that looked like actually strong and had potential. Got my cute little Dollar Tree gloves. They're adorable. I am gonna I bought these little wooden like dowel posts. I'm gonna put those along this, and I haven't decided for the tomatoes yet if I'm gonna do like the actual, what is it called? Like if I'm gonna do the trellising or if I'm gonna do a tomato cage. That's the word. Okay, so these have to be so 3 inches apart along a fence or trellis netting, or set poles into ground 2 to 3 foot apart and plant 6 to 8 seeds around pole. So you can plant them kind of closely. Okay. And does it say how many seeds? No. Okay. That's okay. And it doesn't say soak it or anything. No. Yeah. Okay. And there's a lot in here. So I'm just gonna start. This is probably a good distance, and it says within 1 inch. Okay, so not deep at all. I'll tell you, I have the hardest time with gloves because my hands are a little chubby, but my fingers are so short. So I think what I'm gonna do is just do this, and I'm just gonna bury it just like that. These 2. I'm gonna do them pretty close since it says you can. I'll give this a good water. I really want a lot of green beans because we love green beans. It's like one of Chaslin's favorites. So it would be nice to have some. Alright, first thing's in the ground. That's so exciting. I'm gonna put these over here. Okay. So we're gonna do a row. And this is pretty. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try to do it like super close to the edge of the bed. And do it on a few of the beds. and I'm just gonna sprinkle it. Not saying this is right or wrong. I'm saying this is my first time gardening and I'm excited. And we're learning. I have watched a good many videos about how to do stuff, and I'm sure I'm going to do things differently, but that's part of the fun. This side, the exact same. Kind of starting to sprinkle a little bit. So I guess it's good that I'm doing this, because then it'll be like well watered. We went out of town for our anniversary, and I kind of wanted to do it before, but one, I was like, I don't have to worry about asking people to come up and water my stuff. I was like, well, if it rains, I could just go ahead, but it was not gonna rain, so that's pretty good. Okay, on to the next. All right, so I was real nervous about these tomato plants because like they're still kind of droopy. Like this one still isn't one of the best looking ones, but we're gonna go with it. I'm just gonna take this off. But I was talking, I'm gonna break it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna break it up a lot. There's like no roots. Okay, cool. I was talking to my sister-in-law, who she's like really great in gardening. And I was telling her, I was like, they look so leggy. I don't, oh, there is a root. Okay. I was like, I just don't really understand. And she was like, well, when you go to plant it though, plant it kind of sideways. I guess like this. And it will grow up like a bush-like instead of fully like a pole variety. So I hope that works. It's a leaf off. I don't know if this one's gonna make it, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's a learning opportunity. Some of my other ones, or well, it's not my tomatoes, but my, is that roots come out the side? What the world? I don't know. Some of my herbs that I'm growing, I didn't realize that I grabbed two different little pellet starting things, and those are biodegradable, which is super nice, but these are not, that I know of. I don't know if you heard that loud boom just now on this. I have no idea what that is. I know that there's like some kind of training station or something around here, but I've never heard it before. Granted, I've also always been at work during this time, so maybe that's why. If you are an avid gardener and you have tips on these things, happy to take any advice. It's just a fun little thing for me. You know, I pray something grows, but if not, it's a learning experience. We'll take it as that. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these. Let's see. Yes. Okay. These were the same. Yeah. So we're gonna, when we filled the beds, we did a mix of compost, like a garden soil that had a fertilizer in it, and some sand and sticks. And that was just, I know there's lots of different ways to fill a raised bed. That was just how, one of the things that I looked at had said that if you do like sticks and wood kind of on the bottom, it can create like a really good drainage system as it, drainage system as it decays and breaks down and creates like little channels almost, but then also it's like good compost. So did that. This one is like one of my healthiest looking starts, and it makes me so happy. But yeah, so we did sand on the very bottom. Well, first we did this landscape fabric. I guess it's called landscape fabric. We did that to try to help prevent any weeds or anything coming up from the bottom. And then we did, this one has like this one has way better roots than literally any of the others, so that's awesome. Just kind of breaking it up a little bit, that way it can have some breathing room. But we did that on the very bottom, and then we did a layer of sand. I know this one lady that I watch, I've learned so much from her. Her name's Becky from Acre Homestead. I'm like obsessed watching her things, but I've learned a ton from hers. And I mean, of course, everybody does it differently. Her garden is like massive compared to mine, but we all start somewhere. And she had said that she does like a mixture of sand, compost, and like the soil, and like mixes it all together. And so I was like, okay, I want to at least have all of those things, even if I don't do it in the exact way. And then as we were getting everything set up, I was like, I think I'm gonna just put the sand on the very bottom, and then do like layer the rest. And so that's what we did. We did the sand, then we did the sticks, and then we did then we layered, I think I did two bags, or I mean it was 4 total, but like on the half, so I guess 4 bags of the soil, 2 bags of compost, and then 6 bags of the soil. I probably, thinking about it, should have done the stuff a little bit, the compost maybe a little bit higher up, like maybe did 5 bags, and then the compost in 5 bags, but it's okay. Like I said, it's a learning. I don't know how this thing's gonna grow. It's a little crooked, but it's all right. We have that. I'm just excited to have stuff in the ground. So that's good. All right, and this is my last bed. I only did 4 beds because this is my first time ever trying to garden. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use like any of these. I think I will. I kind of forgot about them. I just don't know if that's mold, and I don't want to risk it. We need to Google. Probably waited way too long to try to plant those, so I'm not gonna do that. This one I am gonna use. I'm just gonna take it back in for a few minutes for a little bit until I am able to do the others. Like those are some really good size little, whatever these things are called eyes. So I think I'm still gonna use this one, but those are just gonna go in the trash. So instead, I am going to try to plant our carrots, and let's see, 4 seeds per inch in a row, then to 3 inches apart. I don't know that I want to do that, so I might just go ahead and plant them kind of big anyway. I mean, not big, but separated anyway. Maybe do like 2. Okay, we're gonna do it. So shallow. I was not expecting these to be like this shallow. That's crazy. I think I'll plant a good bit of these. Dude, those are tiny. That is crazy that that's what a carrot seed looks like. I just ripped that off. Okay. We'll just kind of move it away a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna do a pretty big stick. I wanted to plant these in their own bed because a lot of the things I'm growing, the back says to make sure it's like well watered, and then on the back of this it says too much water can cause carrots to crack, should be kept weeded, also lightly place soil over exposed roots. Okay, so but the main thing is the watering. And again, I'm no professional. But it's fun. And if I get something to grow, awesome. That's that. Alright, so I did go pick up a few starts because I just didn't start them myself. Nor really know if I should or not. So we have strawberry right here. This was my green beans along the back. I have strawberry, and then I have cucumbers. That's what I looked up. Companion planting wise, went really well with beans. So I have beans along the back, green beans, and then I have spinach right through here. So I have that. This bed I completely planted out, so I'm not doing any more right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tomato plants, and then I think I did zucchini on this side, bunch of seeds, and then squash on this side. So I have that, and then over here I got my cutest little helper. Over here I have more tomato plants. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I planted another one, but maybe I didn't. Maybe not. Okay, so I have 4 right there, and then I have this is okra, so I'm gonna try to grow that. Then I have a yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and then over here I have all the carrots right there. Well, I was going to do potatoes, but that's the only potato I have. To be honest, I still think I'm going to plant it and just see what happens. But I'm also going to plant all my hot peppers right here. So I don't remember where I put. So I have a Tabasco. Oh, I have a Tabasco right there. Jalapeno right here. This one is, I think, this is Serrano. And then that is a hot banana pepper right there. So, Tabasco, jalapeno, Serrano, and it just left me hot banana pepper. So I have that, and then I'm gonna just plant my one potato literally right there, and if it grows, it grows. So got that looking pretty good. And I forgot, I did on the front of this, I also planted some spinach, so I have that along that side too. So we're gonna get these in the ground real quick, get everything watered, and then we're gonna head inside. It's just the 4 of us right now. Raymond was on like a little day trip to do some visitation, so it's just the 4 of us right now, but having a great time today hanging out. See it a little bit. Hey. That's our favorite face. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You excited for gardens? Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, seeing the behind the scenes, getting everything put together, built, everything like that. So I'm super excited about everything that's growing here already. I can't wait to do an update for you, which will be coming in a few more videos. So stay tuned for that. But thanks so much for being here and for coming along on this journey.